I can take care of it. If you need the combo.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I can do that. Y'all, let me tell you what we've done. I really like what we've done better, because I know that we are important to you, but we're way down on the list when you're, selling a house. And I get that. I totally get that. And we want it to be easy for you to present. And I feel like sometimes, it's the core, is it the combo? Do we want undetectable pre-existing? It's been kind of confusing. So what we've done is we've come up with a program that the undetectable pre-existing, the hauling off of the old equipment, the dirty air conditioners, it's covered in everything that we have now. So we don't have to worry about making sure we have the Service Plus is what we used to call. It's going to be covered in every plan, just because we found out when people have that, they have a better service experience, and those people will renew, or they have a good service experience, and they're happy with you and happy with me. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then we found people that just wanted their systems only covered, their big ticket items. So we've come up with a plan now called the Essential, and it will cover the buyer's heating, their air, their plumbing, their water heater, their electrical. It's the pressure regulators, it's polybutylene plumbing, it's the Whirlpool bath, it's the electrical, the water heater, the systems in the house. They don't care about the appliances, because either the house has been renovated, or, let's say it's kind of new, or money's an issue, but they want their big ticket items covered, and it's called the Essential Plan. And then another thing that we've done is that we realized that we shouldn't be charging people that have an 8-year-old home the same that we're charging people that have a 20-year-old house. So anything less than 10 years old is going to be discounted, okay? And, for example, the system's only warranty, if the house is less than 10 years old, it's $440. And y'all, that's going to cover their heating, air, the big ticket items.
Is it pre-existing stuff?
Pre-existing.
And hauling off?
And hauling off, and permits, and 250 up to code. Okay? If it's over 10 years old, it's $465. So I think that's a good price, y'all, to get your big ticket items covered. No kitchen appliances, but your systems. Okay. Yes, Pam?
What's the price if the house is listed and then we have to buy it for the buyer?
Buyer and seller.
The buyer and seller? Okay, here's what we've done about the seller's coverage. In the past, we had the $585 versus the $525. It was a $60 difference. What we've done, that was so confusing to everybody. We've pulled it out, and we've made it a flat $75 option to have the seller's coverage. But now nothing's changed in the fact that it's still no charge to list your house with the warranty. We're not going to send you a bill for $75, and we don't send you a bill for the $440, let's say, if your house is less than 10 years old. You only pay the premium when you go to closing, and that's if you and the buyer negotiated and they want the warranty. But it's going to be an additional $75 to have the house covered at during the listing period if they go to closing and they want it. So does that make sense? So what will happen is, let's say the house is less than 10 years old and they've done the Essential Plan. They'll go to closing and pay $440 plus $75. So $515, Clark? Sounds
about right.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but still, just so I want to make sure you're clear on the fact that there's still no obligation. The seller signs up because they list their house with you. They get the warranty. They pay nothing. They can use it and make claims with no obligation to pay it unless them and the buyer negotiated it. Okay? Okay. A lot of people thought when they got the combo plan that they were getting their refrigerator, washer, dryer covered. And it was an option. It's a $110 option, or $45 for the refrigerator. So what we've done to make it simple, we've said, okay, you can have your systems only, or now your systems and all appliances. So you don't have to worry about saying your refrigerator's extra, a washer, dryer, do you need that? So it's all the systems, refrigerator, washer, dryer, dishwasher, range oven, cooktop, microwave, disposal are all part of it now. If the house is less than 10 years old, it's $570. Okay? If it's over, it's $625. It was $635, if you add $525 in refrigerator, washer, dryer. Between them, this is my favorite one. I think if you're working with a buyer, this is kind of one I think that y'all might want to recommend. If the kitchen has any age to it, is the one that's called the Plus, the Shield Plus. Okay?
That's the one you just described with all
Yes.
the appliances included?
Yes, Dave. Refrigerator, washer, dryer. Okay? And then, y'all, we have another one called Shield Complete, and it's just for people that want everything. It's got all systems, all appliances, doorbells, ceiling fans, and the garage door. The garage door is in it. If it's less than 10 years old, it's $635, and if it's over 10 years old, it's $695. Okay? We have a 2-year plan now. I had somebody the other day that they wanted to sell to replace the air conditioner. They wouldn't do it. It's like 22-year-old air conditioner. And so they've got a 2-year essential plan to protect them for 2 years in case that air conditioner goes out. The 2-year plan is it's double this $50, so it's like $830. It'll cover the house for 2 years. So there's no worry about us not renewing them or the price going up the first year on the renewal. So that's kind of gone over pretty well too. We had some people, asking for a 2-year plan. And then on condos and townhomes, y'all, we had an actuarial guy come to Atlanta, and I just gave him a big old hug because he lowered the price of condominium. The townhome, condo, if it's systems only, it's $285. Why in the world would anybody, and we don't care about the age on a condo or a townhome. So that's a deal, I think. And if they want their systems and all their appliances, it's $405. That used to be $595, and now it's $405. So anyway, that's on a condo.
Or a townhome.
Or a townhome.
Okay.
Yes.
No matter how large?
If it's over 5,000, it's going to cost
okay.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to let me know, and I'll get you a price on those. But it is 5,000 or less. Okay.
Now, what does the condo cover?
The condo cover. What does it cover? The heating, air, plumbing, all the plumbing, water heater, electrical.
And what is the code one?
75. We kept it at 75. So yes. So y'all, what do you think about it? So we were trying to go systems and appliances, or systems, appliances, and the extra little fluff things. I hope it's easier for y'all to present. That was the idea behind it. Okay, and I guess the main thing I want you to know about too is, as Pam mentioned, on the seller's coverage. I know we changed our verbiage, but y'all, we have found 86% of all of our claims made during the listing period were on the heating, air, and the plumbing, the big ticket items. So what we've done, we had a $1,500 limit that we spend for the seller on their heating and air. We've raised it to $2,000, but we've taken away dishwasher, range oven, cooktop, and the microwave. We now only covering the major systems for the seller. But they have a $2,000 that we'll spend on their heating and air. And there's Peter. So it's a $75 option, so they can get the essential plan only on your listings.
How does that work on the air conditioning where you need to get the Freon? Where are we on that?
Okay, it's we pay to. Okay, y'all. Here's what's happening. In 14. In 2015, the EPA is requiring the air conditioners be 14 SEER.
Wow.
Starting next year. Okay, so what that means is that when we replace them next year, we have to put in 14 SEER equipment. And we have to make it compatible. So if we replace the condenser and it's not compatible with the evaporator coil, we have to do that. So that's one reason why I'm glad about the $2,000. Because y'all, that's wholesale. We use all carrier equipment right now, and we don't pay retail. $2,000 for us is like $4,500 retail, y'all. The markup is incredible. So anyway, that part's really good on your listings for starting next year for sure. They are still phasing out the use of Freon. They're going to start going to R410A, which is Puron. Are y'all impressed with all this stuff I know?
Yes.
That's all I know. But because they're phasing it out, Freon is going way up in price. So we are paying $10 per pound for Freon. Right now, it's gone way down. So you can get, there'll be no extra charge for Freon. But come next summer, y'all, they can charge $90 a pound for Freon because they, the supply is going away. But it's limited. But what I've learned is that we are running out of Freon units in the southeast, and we will have to go to R410A, which is Puron,
Is that the 14
and they come
series?
charged.
When's the cutoff date?
You know, they absolutely flat can no longer put any more in 2020, but they are running out of them now, and they can no longer make the Freon units, but they can make parts. For somebody that got a new Freon unit this year, they're not going to make it obsolete, you know.
Is the equipment compatible? Can you
No, no, it's not
Puron
compatible.
cannot go into a
You
Freon
can't
unit?
use a Puron and a Freon unit together. So, but yes, John.
And if we have a client, like that little townhome we have, she's been
Yes.
a client for us for a couple of years.
Yes.
Did anybody call her to give her the discount on the townhome?
No, when she comes up for renewal, she can get it like John's got one on his house, and his renewal, he's going to get it a whole lot less. Yes. No, we're not calling them, but when they come up for renewal, that she can get it then.
That
For sure.
would be a great idea for you to contact your past clients and say,
Yeah.
hey, I can save you money if you're interested in doing this. Here's Rhonda's contact
Yes.
information. How nice. They would love you for calling them to save them money if they wanted to renew.
Absolutely.
Just a little look.
Yes.
So basically, with our listing coverage.
Uh-huh.
My guy, he just had his kitchen vent done, and y'all covered it.
Okay, good.
But in the future, it won't.
It's not going to
for
be.
rent.
No.
So nothing with appliances unless they were to pay and get a warranty themselves.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Yes.
What about the swimming pools? How much is that?
Oh, the pool is $150. It went down, but we've added saltwater pool. And if it's a saltwater pool, it's $220. I understand that salt sale is real expensive, but it's not $220, $150. It's just $220 total if it's a saltwater pool. Okay. Yes.
What about our listings that have got, we signed up American Home Shield?
Uh-huh.
Are they now all of a sudden the essential
Nope,
plan?
they stay the same, and if we need to extend them, when we extend them, they go to the new plan. But if what Sue's been great about, we put them in it for as long as we can, the first initial period.
So are we now at the essential right
Yes.
now? It's already
any
changed.
new ones, starting October 15th. But like I said, if y'all got any combo plans, you know, in your contracts or whatever right now, let me have them today, because I can get them in there before the end of the month.
And how does it work? I know that in the past we've used, American Home Shield on our clients, our listings.
Yes.
To help us with the inspection items.
Absolutely.
So how? is
Still
that-
can jump. Oh, absolutely. Y'all, when they're inspection, I mean, I had one yesterday. The differentials are off upstairs. The furnace downstairs, I think they're getting a new furnace because it's it was corroded, the heat exchanger was. Call me with that kind of stuff. That's what we cover. The pressure regulator, the hose bibs, all the toilet mechanisms. Those things are all covered now. Leaky pipes, sump pumps, sewage ejector pumps. Those things are all covered for the seller. Call me. Yes.
So if we have a contract that has flex combos, and we're not closing maybe for another.
Let me have
6
it.
months, well, what coverage will they have?
If you've asked for the combo,
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I
Tell us
can-
what that is again. What it
The
covers?
the 525, the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just it's kind of the same thing, but
No refrigerator, no washer, dryer. But
Right.
does it cover the
Appliances.
removal of things?
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
And the pre-existing?
it's just no refrigerator, washer, dryer, pound. That's right. It's a good way to say it.
Okay.
Yes. But even though it closes in 2 months, if we have that and we want that, if I have it in our system, we can still do it. I can always cancel it if something happens to it later. But if anything before October 31st, I can get.
So it's really going to be the middle coverage?
Yes, that's my personal favorite. Unless the kitchen is newer and you want the essential systems only.
No, I just,
Oh.
I just want them to have everything that we
Yes.
want the flex.
Okay, the middle one,
I'm really
yes.
surprised.
Yeah, oh, I know. No, we don't like surprises.
Yeah.
I am not good with surprises.
Is the middle one that plus?
Don't like
That's
surprises.
essential. Is the middle one, you're calling the middle one, is that the plus or? is
Yes,
that-
the plus, Dave, yes. Yes.
American Home Shield Plus. That's how we ask for it.
Yes, Shield Plus.
Shield Plus.
Shield Plus.
So we have one of those?
We got a cheat sheet, yes.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to email you some stuff just to kind of, to help you along. But yes. Is that good? We
Yeah.
good? Okay, all right, thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You don't
about at least 50, maybe even 100 of those in the sale, in
Yes.
our workroom. And Rhonda's great about being, easy for me to say, great about bringing more. And if you want to bring more and we'll put them in the cupboard, we can do that too.
Okay.
Especially since it's new. We'll
Okay.
be happy to make sure that you guys feel confident and that you can communicate that. And one other distinction, on occasion, I think there's a 1-800 number that, you know, most of your clients may call if there's a situation. Please let us, especially if you are signing up something, go directly to Rhonda.
Yes.
And then occasionally, as needed, instead of contacting the 1-800 number, Rhonda can help us facilitate a few things as
Absolutely.
well. So, it's good when you know people, right? All right, Brian is sitting amongst